Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
And I'm Diego.
And we are here for the finale of Season 1 of The Boys.
The Boys.
So, probably things are ending pretty well this episode. I'm pretty sure that they're all just going to become really good friends.
Homelander's name is John.
Homelander's name is John. Very wholesome name. What could go wrong? So, Annie was shot.
I mean, at least it didn't hurt her.
Yeah, well,
too bad,
it didn't kill her.
Yeah.
It's not making Hughie look really good right now, so because he had to go with Butcher now. We have a soup terrorist.
Yep.
Possibly more than one. I mean, they didn't show any others, but his name's the captain. Let's see. The CIA has Strickland. That's her name, right?
Yeah. It was Stillwell.
Stillwell.
Strickland
Stillwell. Yeah, I know it was Strickland. I was trying to remember which one's
That's
which.
Back to the Future.
Stillwell.
Strickland is Back to the Future.
Oh yeah. Stillwell. No, it's Sitwell. Right?
No, it's Stillwell.
God damn. There's so many different names. Yeah, her. The lady. They had her, talking you've been pumping this in babies. Your heroes aren't chosen by God, or whatever you try to propaganda us with.
Oh.
But then, that thing happened with the super terrorists, so that's probably going to push the government or the military just we're going to go ahead and let them in. So that's not going to be great.
It's not going to be great. No.
It might end like how certain scenes end. Think we get some wins, but then the overall it ends with the supers are in the military, and maybe the good guys will have to go underground somehow. And I'm thinking one or two things. Annie will either directly just go work underground with them, or she could be like their their eyes in the sky kind of thing. She's with them, or she's staying with the 7 or the 6 or whatever. But she's actually working with Hughie and them. So I'm pretty sure she's not gonna turn on us. I mean, if she does, I don't think it would be as bad as these guys. But I'm more leaning towards she's working on our side by the end of this. But yeah, that's it. So let's go ahead and jump into this finale. Oh God, Jesus, that's terrifying.
Oh, his eyes just glowing.
Yeah, guys, you know who Homelander is.
Well, I mean, that guy didn't seem to really see things. Probably all he saw was that there was someone shooting lasers, so it's just
Oh!
God brought Vought into our lives. He made this possible.
Bullshit! You did! And then you controlled every single minute of it. You woke me up at 5 a.m. to train for those stupid pageants and the tap dancing and the taekwondo.
I gave up every moment of my life. And I was happy to do it. This was our dream.
This was your dream. I never got a chance to choose my own dream.
Shh! God dang it!
Run!
I was wondering what that was.
I mean, they risked their... Mother's Milk has a daughter.
They want us to finish the job.
Your job. Your job, not theirs. Mallory's right. You're just gonna drag us all down with you. Not me. Not anymore.
You're a fucking pathetic cunt. And an insult to Robin's memory.
I think I'm doing this for her. And I figured because you had security clearance, maybe you could help find them.
Hughie, I was almost arrested just for knowing you. I had to convince them that I was an idiot, that you threw out and you used, and now you want me to help your psycho killer friends?
When you put it like that.
Hughie, come on.
I'm just gonna.
Huh. Okay.
I borrowed some Compound V. I had A Train run it all over the globe, and I supercharged some jihadis. Not to oversimplify it, I mean, it was actually very difficult and very messy using adult subjects. There's a good reason that Vought doesn't do it, but, well, enough survived to call the operation a huge success. Madelyn, from now on, no more secrets. Promise me.
I promise. No more secrets.
Unless, of course, the kid's alive, then that would be a fucking kick in the cookies. Swear to God, kid's alive.
The pain of losing a child to miscarriage is... I just wanted to spare you that burden. Do you understand?
Yes.
He went after Homelander, but I came to save you. Yay.
So, you came here. You meant to come here without Butcher.
Yeah.
Oh. Never has a man thrown his life away so completely like you thrown yours away today.
Oh,
Come on, man. Spit that bitch out.
God.
It's stuck.
Okay, stay still. Where? Stay still. Open the mouth. Come on, get up in there, Frenchie. Look, focus.
Okay.
Focus.
What?
I'm gonna knock that bitch out your mouth. Okay?
We're not at that
kidding.
step yet. We don't have to do that.
It's gonna sting a little bit, all right?
Sting?
On 3. 1 to 3.
Okay, well, if you count down.
Oh, you all right? Yeah. You okay, buddy? Yes.
Eric! oh, that's...
Don't worry. He's all right. I've been searching for that cunt's weakness.
He doesn't have any weakness.
No.
There isn't a weapon on Earth that they haven't thrown at him.
Everything. He does make. Okay, thank God. Shoulder wound. Don't do this to me. Oh, that's not a shoulder wound. Oh, dang. Just don't shoot.
Shit, it's out. It's out. What do I do?
Don't know how to release the clip.
What the fuck do I know about reloading? Good magazine. How do I do that? Okay. Let's go. Good. It's good. Yeah.
There it is. That's entrance. Strike that. Oh, man, this is cool power. Very useful.
Holy shit.
A train.
Go. Go. I'll be okay. Go.
Hughie!
But it was your fault.
Heart attack. Yeah. Oh.
Call an ambulance.
He'll never stop coming for you.
I know.
This is Starlight.
I know you can see through the ceiling.
And you can hear me.
Try to kill me. And my trigger finger goes soft.
Dead man switch.
I'm just gonna hurt you. I mean, really fucking hurt you. And that'll be good enough for me.
Wow. Fuck. You are dark. And I kind of like it. You and Vogelbaum should have got your stories straight.
Yeah, okay.
They were so close. So fucking close, but there was a few little details that were different. So I went back to Vogelbaum, and I managed to squeeze the truth out of him. The real truth.
I'm scared of you.
What?
I said I'm scared
Of?
of you. I'm scared of you.
Thank you.
Well, but you are kind of dead. I don't want this to happen. Maybe he'll just let him go. Some random reason. Man, it looks.
I did not expect that, honestly.
I kind of was.
Wow.
I was really hoping it wouldn't come to that.
Oh well.
Wakey, wakey.
Jeez, he's fast.
Hey, buddy. You're out for quite a while. You can thank me for saving you sometime later, but for now...
Mom?
No.
Wow, look at this handsome devil. You know who else?
No.
Becca. Oh. I'm your father. And we are a family.
Oh my god, he has his powers.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm
I
not sure.
swear to God.
I'm not sure if we could even kill him though. Like
Okay. Well. Yeah. That's the way to end a season, I suppose. If you just want to screw everybody over.
You know what's nice though?
Yeah.
Hughie and the other guys are okay.
Yeah. Well, they got away.
They got.
Unfortunately, they're fugitives still.
No, I know that.
No, I know.
That is still, yeah, but at least they're like not like. While Frenchie is hurt,
shot. He seems like he'll be okay. I don't think they're gonna end it with, and then they're gonna come back next season. By the way, Frenchie died. Anyway, continuing on.
If nothing else, at least it'll probably impair him for a bit. If nothing else. Like,
yeah.
Depending on the time jump that they're gonna do, or if they're just gonna make it
right afterwards.
Yeah.
But
it just depends.
So yeah, Annie is. I don't know.
Supers are in the military now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
so
the bill went through or whatever, so they're doing their thing.
And then even the CIA is like, we pretty much know, but we can't do anything about it because we don't have that solid evidence, and we kind of need them.
We need supers to fight other suit. Like it's like the whole magic must defeat magic. Supers must defeat super.
Must defeat magic.
Oh, only they had access to magic.
Oh my god.
Then it wouldn't matter. Then it's just like, oh, bada bing.
Speaking of crossovers, just Dr. Fate shows up out of nowhere. Dr. Fate and Strange is like,
oh man, that'd be awesome.
Whoops. And then they help.
Fate would totally be like, oh no, this place needs Fate.
Yeah.
There is
but
order
Fate
here,
should not intervene. I don't know. It's Order of Chaos or Lord of Order.
I know, but he might feel like this whole mess.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, because there's like a bunch of different multiverses that he doesn't deal with. Anyway,
that's true enough. I think it also depends on the version of
right. Well, yeah, but we're going a little off topic.
Yeah. But Homelander super enjoys killing people. Like he had. No. I mean, like when he was killing.
No, I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah, like
he slowly crushed that kid's skull.
He had a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Like after he stepped out, he was just like. Like
That's
like
the stuff.
Yeah, like I think it's because he's legally sanctified now to
Yeah.
kill these people without like
Those
having
soldiers
to lie or anything like that.
We're not okay with that.
No, they were terrified. They
like,
seemed absolutely terrified.
They see walking out, like kind of you can see them wanting to step back. They slightly kind of do, but not like so overtly.
Yeah.
And then he like they're all good. He's like, oh. Okay. Anyway, and then there's like, okay.
Yeah, like
didn't have to do that. And he was
like it could also have been like, oh, like one probably he just wanted to make sure that they were all dead because
Right.
he wants to just okay, cool. There's one left. Okay, cool. But also because like even if he wasn't really caring about that, it could be like if they let them know because I wouldn't be surprised.
no, I'm just talking about from their point of view. They see him do this and they're just like, yeah, that's really not okay.
But they can't do
They
anything
really
about it, which
cannot do a single
sucks.
thing.
They can't
Next
do
season,
anything.
I mean, is there any kind of in the comics if you remember at all like that supers have a kind of weakness to them? Like in at least in Homelander's case, he seems to portray basically Superman.
Yeah.
Minus the kryptonite bit.
I think.
Like, you don't have to tell me what it is, but do they at least say that he has one?
I don't remember if he has one.
Mhm.
I just remember like because I think they did end up. I don't remember if it was killing him or just defeating him or something.
Okay. Well, okay, so we can look forward to that happening eventually. We kind of figured this. Well, we could
actually
they could go that route, but
I don't remember him having a son in the comic at all, or a whole. Like,
so they changed that, added that, or it's part of it, and it's just because maybe you don't remember.
I just
one of
don't
the
know.
two. But
I'd have to actually read it.
But Becca's alive.
Yeah, I'd expect that one.
I was suspicious of the son actually being dead because
I thought the son was actually going to be Teddy. Like he was just
Teddy?
the little
Stillwell
right son.
No, he's too young.
I kind of didn't think about it. My bad.
Because that was 8 years ago.
That's right.
But so the son's 8 years old. Give or take 8 years old. But
he forgot he did grow. Like, did he actually grow fast? I wonder.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they didn't really say because they said they both died. Like she died because the baby clawed his way out, which I don't think he did. And that he drowned in the blood. Which obviously again he did not. But yeah. I don't. He could have actually grown exceptionally fast. Although it would be strange why he didn't grow. I don't. He doesn't seem necessarily 8 years old. He seems a little bit older. But still,
I feel like it's probably just
like
actors.
the growing. Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It could be that it's the actor, or it could be
like in your could say
it
like,
could actually grow. He actually
grew a little faster.
But the thing is, so it could be like the one reason that kind of keep me from that is that if he were to grow at the pace that the baby grew, he should be much older, or it slows down over time. So he's not like So because then until it gets to the point, I can't talk until it gets to the point to where it looks like he doesn't age at all. Because as Superman takes forever for him to age.
Yeah,
so
I forgot about that.
I don't know if that's the same thing for Homelander, but because with Superman, he's an alien, so it's a little bit different. Homelander got his powers through the Compound V stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but with this being a thing, I don't remember if they said the name, but this kid is now the first actual. Natural super.
Yeah, he is a natural super. He was
fair.
born, and he I do kind of like how they dressed him up in
I don't know why she
colors.
did that.
Like I think it was just supposed to be like the whole kind of like how remember how Power Rangers they dressed up in their
no yeah, but why I'm just thinking like why she would do that considering what Homelander did to her.
I'm not entirely sure.
Unless he chose maybe. No,
I was just saying. I thought it was just the show itself is supposed to be showing that link between the two.
Yeah, I think the kid might be because he's like, oh, yeah, you're Homelander. I think he probably is a fan, so just decided to dress like him. So I don't know why I thought.
I mean, it wasn't like Homelander.
No. But I'm just saying he might go themed. But yeah, and then again, it could also just be the show doing that.
The show showing like that.
But when the doctor said with that to Homelander last episode saying we should have raised you with the family because look how you turned out. So it seems that with the son he seems to not be as showy of his abilities because I mean granted we don't know what the neighborhood's like, but the mom seems fine, the house seems fine, not necessarily that it could be blown up, but they live. She doesn't seem like she's had a hard time is what I'm trying to say. Not like she's well off, but just like her appearance, she doesn't look ragged and tired or anything. So it seems the kid's pretty relatively well behaved as kids as any kid could be. Yeah. To a point they're gonna have their fits, but speaking of which, if their fits,
Oh no, I was
even Clark had his fits, and you just can imagine how that went.
Oh yeah, no, like Clark wasn't a perfect as a
Yeah.
child, but he's still like as best as someone could be.
Yeah, definitely, especially with his parents. Oh man, you should see Smallville. Like the full. I know I've shown you like some of it, and then we kind of lost track. But man,
I remember. I think at some point just because you didn't want to show it to us.
There's no. Oh, at the point y'all were too young. At a certain point,
Yeah, I
so
know.
that's fair. But no, now it's nothing compared to this.
Nothing compared to this one. No.
Like it's actually it's like I would show to a 13-year-old or younger. I don't know.
I think you just wanted to show.
It's just such a good show, especially with the parents. It's just like the heart. Anyway, Hawkins. Like,
no, that's fine.
John
But it does kind of suck that because Vought's like at Vought's insistence, because like no, they still kill Translucent. There's Translucent. They should be wanted or whatever the crap. They're like, sure, whatever. And probably because of the whole bargaining power of we have the only thing that could kill the things that are gonna probably try to kill us.
Yeah.
So they're like, fine. And
Yeah,
so,
well, they can't
now
do anything.
fugitives. Like I think she said they still have their money. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember what she said.
Who?
Rainer? Rainer, yeah. Like around the end of their talk.
I realized also I kept calling her Rayla because that's what I thought that Butch called her, but her name's Rainer. So anyway, proceed.
Like she said something like when he asked like, is there anything well, what could you do? Basically, she was saying she was something. I don't remember what she said, but she was saying something and I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean to cut bait?
Cut your losses essentially.
I do feel kind of bad that she can't. Like she does seem to feel genuinely bad that she
Yeah.
can't do anything, but her
Yeah,
hands
her
are
hands are very tied.
legally tied.
Very
Like,
much
they're-
so.
Yeah. Also, it seems that Annie went to her mom.
Yeah.
I kind of like, no,
Her mom was
knew.
responsible. Yeah, she definitely knew about it.
Like it seems that she also basically paid them.
I don't think they did. She said that there was no money. They just paid for the hospital bills. Is all it was. Yeah.
But wait, then why did her dad leave again?
He didn't agree with what they put her.
What they did to her?
Yeah, and the fact what she was basically lying to the daughter, to Annie, and what they were putting her through. The mom was waking her up early, putting her through a bunch of hard work to basically fulfill the mom's dream.
Too bad he didn't try to take her with him.
Yeah, but unfortunately that would cause a lot of legal, and he could be arrested for that.
Probably could, yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't do custody, so she was lost because of that, and she even Hughie tried to talk to her about it, and that didn't end well. It didn't end terribly, but it didn't end well. She didn't go help him right away, which I kind of like. That I mean, I was kind of like, crap, that's not good that she's not helping us right away. But I figured it would come back later on, and then it shows she's in her costume that Vought kind of gave her, and trying to kind of cope with it, and just trying to flirt around, maybe trying to get over the feelings and deal with it and forget about the pain that Hughie kind of caused her, and the revelation of her powers not really being natural. But she couldn't stomach it, so.
And then Maeve said hey,
be true, be yourself, be an actual hero,
be a decent person.
I really hope Maeve can I know she said that she's basically given a piece of herself away every time, and she's lost herself. But I feel like Maeve is still there. I think
it seems like there's still a small piece of her that still feels like she can do.
I really hope she can.
She feels like she can't because of all the stuff that
that she's done, and how she's kind of basically fallen in with the whole media thing.
Not just that, but because they have basically control over her, and she knows it. Knows that if she tried. They would do something to make it what they wanted in the end anyway. Yeah, she just feels like she kind of just gave up.
Yeah, I know, but I hope next season or eventually at least, if not by next season, that she could come over and realize that she can still be good, be who she wants to be, because you can still see that she definitely still wants to do basically what Annie was doing, because we saw she kind of had a slight jealousy of the fact that she was doing that, but it was portrayed more like you're such a good douche kind of a thing.
Yeah. I am curious. Why did they take? They didn't seem to do anything with the boys. They just took them and then just put them in a place for a while. I wasn't sure.
They might have had planned to make them terrorists or something. To portray them as terrorists, because they're already wanted fugitives. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they told the media, but I'm assuming that if they're spotted by any kind of civilian, that they would let Vought know, or police or whatever. So. Yeah. They would probably make them supers, and I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly. I don't know why they had them cage like that. I don't know why. I mean, I'm glad they didn't, but I'm wondering why they didn't just straight up kill them. But because they had Kimiko, poor girl. I felt.
I wonder what they were doing to her. Were they just keeping her sedated so she couldn't do it?
Yeah, I think they were maybe gonna I think they might have planned on shipping her out somewhere, and let her cause mayhem so that they could send out a super again. Because apparently Homelander's done it throughout the world, which it had Stillwell had no idea. So I thought that she had a say in the matter. I thought
wasn't
it was her
like
plan.
when she I wasn't sure. I don't think she was happy when he told her.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely not. That's what I was saying. I wonder if she's like trying to cover up, not
I
cover up, but like conceal like
that,
this was not a good idea, and just kind of like he did this, he can do much worse. So I'm just gonna try to keep him happy for now.
Yeah.
And then it laid down that, and then she said she's afraid of him, and then she died.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, like with she's terrified.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because like he could. Huh?
God dang! Then he just killed her.
Why did he kill her exactly? I'm confused.
Because he liked her. She liked him again after she said that she wouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah. She said that it was a miscarriage. That's why I was like, oh crap, the baby is alive, huh? Because when she said it, you saw his eyes just like open up, and he's like, thank you. Because she said I would never, or I forgot what he said exactly. But yeah, I was like, so I don't think drowning in blood doesn't count. That's obviously not normally how the miscarriage works. It's always a complication with the baby or inside. The doctor said that the baby drowned in blood after it clawed its way out, but that's not what a miscarriage. Like I wasn't sure if like that would have counted as supposed to be like the miscarriage or something, but it wasn't. So yeah, that kind of pissed him off.
But I honestly didn't expect him to just kill her like that.
I
thought he was just like
I wasn't sure which one he was. I was like, he's either gonna crush her skull, put his fingers in, or
I thought he was just gonna snap her neck or something.
Or snap her neck.
Because it looked like he was
There's
going like
so
this.
many
and
things.
Just gonna go like that. But like
there's so many things.
I didn't expect. Like he seems to really like using his laser vision.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I mean, it's really cool, but it's just But seeing
it's very flashy.
Actively seeing how probably okay, how would it look like if someone was literally like lasered in their face?
That was really good.
She didn't even really scream. She was like
yeah, because it went straight through her freaking eyeballs into her brain. She couldn't.
So she probably had less than a second to realize.
I think more so it was like the body's the body letting out the air kind of a thing, like the last breath sort of, or just like what's the word uncontrolled. It's basically the body did it. She didn't control it. It was I can't think of the word, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I
basically,
get you. I think I
like twitching, the whole twitching thing when the body's already dead, but it twitches. It was like, and that was it.
So
it looked good though.
No, yeah, and also I didn't expect them to kill her character, because the way her character seemed, I didn't know they were actually going to kill her off.
So I'm curious how this is going to work out with Edgar. What's going on here? And
Edgar
the baby, is the baby dead?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Dang,
he really didn't care for that.
I know. That's why I was like, Jesus. They just killed off this baby. I mean, the baby had a role, but I'm just saying they just killed the baby in this show. They didn't show it, thankfully, because that would have been. I feel like that might have. I don't know if it would have pushed it for the show, but I mean, I just feel like it would have been a bit much if they showed the baby just like.
Yeah, no.
But for a second, I thought Butcher just killed himself, which I was like, God dang it.
I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, no, I know what he was trying to do, but I was just like, crap.
Yeah.
Because he was like, well, and I was like,
I do kind of like how he tried to go off with a smile. I was like, yeah, well, as if to kind of get like a type of last laugh,
dude.
Huh?
That was freaking fast.
He's terrifyingly fast.
Although what I am, because they did go into they addressed it in the collateral group damage thing. You know what I'm talking about? The group that Butcher and Hughie went to.
Yeah.
The girl who's paralyzed because I forgot who it was. The dude that saved her broke her spine.
Yeah.
I'm assuming with how fast and how strong he was. I'm just curious how the heck Butcher's all right. I mean, he was unconscious, but I mean, he could move. So I'm just wondering how that. But it's just a little nitpickish kind of thing. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it doesn't really matter.
It does seem that so I was never sure what Edgar was supposed to be exactly, but it does seem that he's supposed to be the head of the entire bot, the entirety of bot. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, no, I'm not retiring yet, but hey.
But that's what I'm wondering, what's gonna come of that? There's gotta be now that it blew up, their body's not going to be recognizable as being lasered in the face. So I'm pretty sure that's okay. Well, because what I was wondering for a second is how is Edgar and Vought going to take that? Okay, she was lasered in the face, so how's Vought going to deal with this? But now that it was blown up, it's just okay, so it was.
It makes it easy. Depending on I forgot that the bombs were the explosives were strapped directly to the body, so it's
So
that
that's
may not be
gonna,
completely obliterated. Like there probably still
No,
some
no,
like,
yeah,
pieces,
but
but
still,
like most of it
it's-
is gone by this point. So that
But the point, yeah, but my thought was just like, how is that going to work with Vought and Edgar? And he's like, what's he going to think of that also? But still, that aside, since that's pretty much taken care of because of the bombs, like what exactly is like Edgar's plan? Who are they going to choose? Excuse me, to replace Stillwell? What kind of an effect that'll have on the rest of the heroes, Homelander, and the rest of Vought?
Yeah, because
well, not really the rest of Vought, but
he doesn't have anyone that could. Like, even though Stillwell, it seemed
he
like...
doesn't have anybody that'll be able to rein him in anymore.
Yeah, like,
So-
Stillwell was, like, even though as the series went on, it was starting to kind of, maybe not fail, but, like, not be as good.
Every now and then it was basically, she had to do much more every time.
Yeah.
To escalate it.
So, like because we saw, like, by the end, she had to have sex with him to kind of placate him.
Yeah.
And, like, now that he killed her because he was upset, like, what are they going to do now? Like,
Yeah.
they have... I don't know, like,
I'm wondering, like, would it be now, like, Vought is going to be basically non-existent because Homelander is basically going to become... Well, it will exist, but not in the sense that it did before, because Homelander could just, like, take over and do
Yeah,
what
he
he
could
wants
just say,
now.
like, hey, yeah, no, I'm the boss,
be the
and you
dictator.
can't do anything
He could
about
actually,
that.
if he wants to, now that nobody's... I mean, he might not do this just because he doesn't feel like it's necessary. I don't know. Like, for him, anyway. But to be, like, dictator of the country or something, I don't really know. This could just... What's happened here could...
Yeah.
It has a major
like,
effect on what next season will be.
Oh, yeah, and it seems like it seems the moment all he really cared about is, I have a son.
Yeah.
I have a family. And, like, he's still super fixated
But I'm
on
just
that.
worried about the son, because, I mean, not that he could hurt him, but the fact, like, what he could turn him into.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
Like,
terrifying.
I'm hoping he doesn't...
Like, and I
make
wouldn't be
him like
surprised if they had him hidden as a just in case
Right.
if they lose control of Homelander, they have basically another Homelander that's...
Yeah.
They did basically what the doctor said. He gave him a mother.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
I didn't know that's what you were saying earlier, or if you mentioned that, but like...
No, yeah, I was saying, like, because of where, the fact that he's living with a mother now, that he has his mother, the situation looks fine, like, she doesn't look all ragged and everything.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that's what you meant. I thought you were just saying how she seemed fine, but like...
Well, that's what I'm saying. She seems fine, because he doesn't seem like a strain on her life, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I know that. I'm just saying, like, I thought you were just focusing on Becca, not, like, I didn't think about at all about, like, oh, yeah, because he has a stable, like, a relatively stable home life.
Yeah, he's not
Because
gonna...
he's nothing like Homelander
That's
at all.
why
at
I'm
this
worried
moment.
about
Yeah,
what Homelander will do with him.
Like, yeah, because, I'm not even sure how like, if it's, like, his durability isn't as high as Homelander's yet, because he's only, like, 8 or something.
Mhm, but
at least there's a chance that it's gonna be a lot harder for someone like Homelander to kill him because he's basically Homelander.
I'm not really sure, because, I mean, he's still a kid, and I don't know, like, the powers are probably going to be growing. I don't know if they're supposed to be at their full extent yet, so he might still be able to kill him. But going back a lot real quick is, like, to the point where, like, right after the military bit with Homelander and them, and then when it goes to Stillwell having the meeting with the guy, he was, they know now, like, I don't know if it's, like, I don't think it's outed to the media, but, they know now that they use Compound V to basically make the superheroes. So it's just like, like, the government now knows, but we can't do crap about it.
Yeah.
I know we went over that, but it's more like, it's like the CIA can't do anything about it, but it's not just her that knows about it. It's a little more higher ups too.
Yeah,
and they can't do crap about it. Like, and then they know that she might, or he's at least suspicious of the fact, like, how these I don't know where they were, but these people had this compound. And for a second I thought that she just planted it there. But I mean, he might have actually just had it. This is gonna be quite a bit of a sidetrack, but even though, like, this is very much dark and kind of depressing, very depressing show. I like the moments they have where it's like, oh, that's kind of adorable, kind of cute, and kind of funny. The part with Kimiko is what I'm kind of talking about right now. When she noticed the comb and she starts, like, kind of prettying herself up, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute.
She had the chance.
Gives a little bit of something.
I did also feel bad, like, she took the time to do her nails.
She took all that time to, like, make herself feel better.
Like,
and then all of a sudden,
not just that it doesn't look pretty, but just because of what that kind of meant, I guess.
Yeah, no, she's, like, trying to make herself feel human again. And then they fucking show up.
Yeah, and her
like, everything, like, she's just all messed up again. She's like, but it's more so like, I don't know, she was kind of, she'd somewhat taken a foot out of this kind of out of the world,
and
then
saw that she was trying to see
back
if she
in
could
again.
talk again.
Yeah,
like, I'm not sure if she was because
I'm wondering what it is that caused, like, she hasn't really talked. Is she's scared too? She's like, is it like what's it mind thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do like how Hughie...
It's not sorry. We're just real quick. You can go back into it, but it's just because it just sounds like she hasn't used. Obviously, we know she hasn't used her throat in a while, but it's just like she hasn't used it. So it was just like when she tried, it was like it came out like it was very just hoarse and like again it hasn't been used.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I think that just probably just because she doesn't.
No, I know. It's just like god dang. Yeah. But anyway, sorry, you were saying.
I was just gonna I wanted to say mention how like the whole the A Train bit, like when he came, he was like well type of thing, and I wasn't I had no idea how they were actually going to stop that, but then we saw I was like oh he's super high, or at least feeling the drugs coursing through him right now, I was mostly guessing that his heart was basically just going to give out or something,
right? Because
of all the stuff that's constantly pumping through him nowadays, it seems.
Yeah, which I was honestly slightly worried for Hughie. Because I'm like, I don't know what they plan to do in this show. They could kill off the character. So I was like, so I if they kill Hughie, I'm really upset.
Yeah, but
I was worried if he was and just punch through. Because I mean, A Train, as we see, is actually pretty strong.
Yeah, no,
he's pulling an actual train.
I mean, but we also got to remember that was because of the boost.
Yeah, but if that was what he was before that, before they started affecting him, I'm wondering because his brother, apart from because he just shows dude, we're supposed to be at least 6 weeks of rest, but he's not questions how are you pulling this train? This one's dude, chill out, your leg's still kind of healing. He's like, no, I'm good. And then that kind of the reason I was like, oh no, because I thought he was gonna accidentally kill his brother, he maybe gonna push him, just kind of he's aggravated and accidentally kill the guy, but luckily that didn't happen. But
I do feel bad that it seems his brother has maybe not completely given up on him, but just
he doesn't want to see him kill himself.
Because he's he knows he's not going to listen to him. Now. He's like, no, I can't watch you kill yourself. I can't do anything anyway to stop you, really, because of what you are. So I'm just, all I can really do is just kind of walk away.
Maybe if you don't, maybe you'll without somebody with you, you'll maybe come to realize, because sometimes that'll happen. If you leave somebody to their devices and leave them alone, and so not show them that you're not going to be there to keep picking them up. Well, sometimes this works. Sometimes it's not the best way to do things. But if you're not going to be there to just continuously pick them up every time they're falling from the drug use, not necessarily just when they're trying to stop again, but just when they keep using it, then maybe they'll realize that they've driven away their family and then maybe bring them to stop. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. Which is very sad.
Yeah. I do kind of enjoy how Hughie was still willing to try to help him live, even if she said
he's not gonna stop.
He's I know, but he's still a decent enough person that he was still willing to try to save this person, even though he was going to kill him.
Yeah, he was
going to kill him, and he was still if he survives in the next season,
but
he's still going to. But
I'm also hoping maybe now this is more of a stretch than with Maeve. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that, but I'm hoping that maybe eventually we can win over A Train too. Because he even admits himself, I know, I killed her. And he realized, this after this incident, with the whole thing, the V basically almost killing him, then maybe it could be a slower trek than it would be for Maeve, for him to maybe make it to being an actual hero. Again, I admit this is very much more of a stretch than with Maeve. But
I think it's just, it could be that if he survives, the heart attack will probably just mess him up really bad. So he might not be
able to move at all, or to
is this.
Sorry, go ahead.
Is a stroke a heart attack, or is a heart attack?
No.
What is a stroke exactly? No, I know it's something to do with the head, but what is it exactly? Because I'm not sure if how badly the heart attack will mess him up, depending. Since it's not a stroke, I don't know if will stop him from talking or something, or just what have you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how much.
It's a medical condition in which poor blood flow to the brain results in cell death.
Ah.
Yes.
Jesus.
So it can cause issues with walking and talking and all that stuff.
Because I'm not sure, I'm not sure how, if there'll be any, I don't know, if they're able to save him, will he be able to automatically she's a traitor?
Yeah, that's what also I'm worried about.
Because
if he comes,
because I honestly thought she was going to basically just let him, after he left, she was just going to let him die because she, one. She would be kind of screwed, and two, he would still go after Hughie. So I thought she would be just because she still cares for him, that she would let him die. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm worried. I'm worried. If he does come to, or maybe when he comes to, if he'll just expose her, or for the fact that maybe she saved him might incline him to think otherwise, or if he'll even remember. So I'm worried about her. I'm worried about not so much Hughie in this aspect, because whether he knows or not, he still has to find him. So there's
that really isn't as that's not as much danger or instant danger anyway as with Annie. So
Yeah.
and then with that, if he tells Homelander, that's Annie's kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then again, there's also he also definitely said since he spread it around the world, there's definitely more than just those two now.
I knew that it couldn't just be what's her face, but
he also said it's a lot more difficult putting it into an adult body.
Yeah, sometimes
he was saying most of them don't survive.
Yeah, but those that do, we have these to worry about. So, but they know though, or he knows that there's a wide world of supervillains now to deal with. So he has to know that there's there are still some more successes than we know of. So that's probably gonna be another big portion of next season. It's gonna be the uprising of supervillains and crap. Well, not uprising, but the surfacing of supervillains anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of a sort of side note, but it's in regards to the Deep. He's kind of going through quite a bit. Basically the Seven.
Oh, yeah.
He's essentially fired now. It's completely. You're not coming back. You're basically going to be the hero of this town. So that's pretty much it for you. And he's kind of obviously going through his depression state. He's kind of having a breakdown in the sense that he's just kind of buzzing his head. I'm not really sure how we're gonna go with that in regards to the next season. If we're gonna maybe I don't some of these of the Seven. They could have a redeeming arc, some much larger or wider than others, far fetched, if you will. Maybe not so much far fetched, but just much more of a stretch than others. But the Deep, I can kind of see kind of making his way back to realizing kind of what he did, and understanding more so the humiliation, especially now with what he's going through. It's not the same thing, but just he can at least maybe appreciate it more. But maybe it'll go more. He'll end up killing himself. I don't know how this story's gonna go. This is a very dark series. One real small thing I thought was kind of funny. Black Noir. We still we still have yet to see much of anything from him. But it's always whenever it's in terms of the parties or anything, or he's always he'll eat and drink something that one moment he grabs that drink and you see he's drinking it in his mask or I don't even know if that's his mask. I don't know if his mask is
either
a face,
way he was drinking,
but he was drinking it and he's reaching for a snack and was okay, well, and then he's hit by this piano guy and then he just looks at him
until he does stuff. It's I'll just
okay, and then
he saw him I do kind of how he said how he tested it out for a little bit. It's okay, this is good, and then he plays, and then we actually saw his head go this, he's oh man,
all right, wasn't expecting.
He actually can play the piano. That's really
talent that he's playing with gloves. That is not going to be easy.
No,
because you can't really feel the keys, and also they're thick. So it's hard to pick a specific key.
We don't really know. I really am curious about what is with this guy.
I feel like this is just kind of a joke now. Just you're not gonna see what he can do, but you gotta know he's pretty great.
It seems to be kind of a running gag.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll show us something eventually, next season.
I feel like we're most likely going to see a lot more of Edgar now that we finally actually
saw him. Yeah, we might.
He seems familiar. Do I?
I can't. I know I've seen him. I feel really bad. I don't know the actual actor. And I apologize for those that got really excited they saw him. I don't recognize him that much though. I recognize him, but I don't know him very well. In terms of I remember seeing him in that movie.
But I think it also because since for one, as you said, Stillwell's dead now.
Yeah. So
he's for one.
But I don't think he's gonna because he's already top.
No, he's basically the top. I don't think he's gonna
top
of the top brass.
I don't know if he's gonna bring himself to that level of working here again. But not working here again. But just coming down here.
Oh, I know. I was just we might go to this person instead as the point of view of person from the company.
Yeah.
Especially since he's probably gonna be. I feel like he's probably gonna be involved a bit more. For one, Homelander knows where this person knows where his son is. He killed Stillwell. I'm not sure if he'll figure that out or if he'll just kind of piece together or something. He's oh well, shoot. Either way, I just think it'd be kind of cool because I think I generally enjoy seeing that actor. I just kind of don't remember.
I can't remember, and I feel so bad. But I think that's all I have for the most part. Other stuff are more observation notes that don't really portray too much, just kind of things that are interesting. But I think that's basically it. What a season! What a freaking finale too! God dang! I was really hoping it would end that way. God dang it!
I am actually kind of I didn't, and I thought it would end a lot worse.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
I thought they'd all.
that's true.
I thought they would all end up recaptured again.
I just figured
Stuff.
that they would. I figured they would end up having to go underground, which is what they're
what they
doing.
did, yeah.
Except Butcher is basically captured by Homelander.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's like, I'm not sure. I don't know if how long he's gonna keep him. I don't know how long he's planning to keep him alive. If it was just he brought him there solely to like rub in his face. Yeah, your wife's alive, but this is my son. So yeah, this is gonna be very interesting next season. We got to deal with with that, with the surfacing of supervillains. Basically supervillains, yeah. Well, guys, that's it for this season of The Boys. Hope you enjoyed watching with us. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, though, go ahead and click the button right next to us. And if you want to stick around for more stuff, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, if you want to support us on Patreon, go ahead and click the button right next to us. You can get access to polls, full-length reactions, and early access stuff. Link for that will also be in the description down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you all in the next video.